Fresh explosion near Bandar Abbas and Qasim Island has triggered panic across the Gulf region after reports emerged that the United States military launched strikes on Iranian-linked vessels, and that too, according to the American media. These strikes came after 3 US destroyers were allegedly ambushed near the Strait of Hormuz. Well, think about how serious this moment is. The Strait of Hormuz, that's not just another waterway. It is one of the world's largest oil lifelines. Nearly 20% of the global oil passes through this narrow particular route every single day. Oil tankers carrying Saudi crude, UAE exports, Kuwaiti shipments, and Qatari gas. It all move through this tiny corridor. One major military clash over here, it can shake economies from Delhi to New York overnight. In the meantime, Iranian media claims the confrontation began when the IRGC fast-track boats, drones, and missiles surrounded American naval vessels moving through the Gulf. In fact, reports suggest that the destroyers were entering a highly sensitive stretch near the Gulf of Oman, when Iranian surveillance system allegedly began tracking them aggressively. And soon after that, reports of explosion began surfacing near Iranian coastal military zone. In fact, residents near Bandar Abbas reportedly heard loud explosions. Videos began appearing online showing smoke rising into the night. In fact, Iran initially denied the major damage, and then conflicting reports started appearing from local media, regional analysts, and Western outlets. And then came the biggest twist here. An American official reportedly confirmed to Fox News that the United States had indeed struck Iranian-linked targets near Bandar Abbas and Qasim Island. But Washington also sends another major message, and that too very carefully. This does not mean full-scale war has restarted. That particular sentence, it reveals something extremely important here. Well, the US wants to punish Iran, but America also wants to avoid a massive regional explosion. And that is why tonight feels so dangerous. Both sides are attacking, both sides are escalating, but both the sides are also pretending that they do not want war here. Ladies and gentlemen, history shows that this is exactly the stage where conflicts can suddenly spiral out of control. Because eventually one side miscalculates, one missile lands wrongly, and one ship sinks. In the meantime, one commander dies and diplomacy, it all collapses. So tonight, the Gulf is once again becoming the center of global fear. Insurance companies are watching nervously. Oil tankers are monitoring every headline. Gulf airlines are preparing contingency plans. And millions of ordinary people across the Gulf region are wondering whether this crisis is about to become something much bigger.